Welcome to our exploration of air and atmosphere. Have you ever wondered what surrounds us every moment yet remains invisible? Air is the essential mixture of gases that makes life on Earth possible. It fills our lungs, supports plant growth, and even shapes our weather. In this video, we'll journey through the layers of the atmosphere, discover what air is made of, and understand why it's so vital. Let's begin by taking a deep breath and appreciating the unseen world that keeps us alive. It might seem simple, but it's actually a complex blend of gases. The air we breathe is mostly nitrogen and oxygen, with small amounts of argon, carbon dioxide, and other trace gases. This unique combination is crucial for all living things. Without oxygen, animals and humans couldn't survive, and without carbon dioxide, plants couldn't perform photosynthesis. The balance of these gases is delicate, and even small changes can have big effects on our environment. Atmosphere isn't just a single blanket of air. It's made up of several distinct layers, each with its own characteristics. Starting from the ground up, we have the troposphere, where weather happens, the stratosphere, home to the ozone layer, the mesosphere, where meteors burn up, the thermosphere, which contains the auroras, and the exosphere, the edge of space. Each layer plays a unique role in protecting life and shaping our planet's climate. Troposphere is the lowest layer of the atmosphere, stretching from the ground up to about 815 kilometers. This is where all weather occurs: rain, snow, storms, and sunshine. It's also where we live and breathe. The air here is denser than in higher layers, making it rich in oxygen and perfect for supporting life. Next time you look at clouds or feel the wind, remember, it's all happening in the troposphere. Above the troposphere lies the stratosphere, extending up to about 50 kilometers. This layer is famous for the ozone layer, which absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun. Without the ozone layer, life on Earth would be exposed to dangerous radiation. The stratosphere is also where commercial jets often fly, taking advantage of its stable conditions. It's a vital shield protecting us every day. Mesosphere sits above the stratosphere, reaching up to about 85 kilometers. It's much colder here, and this is where most meteors burn up before reaching Earth. The mesosphere acts as a protective barrier, preventing space debris from hitting the surface. Although it's too high for planes and too low for satellites, it plays a crucial role in keeping our planet safe. Above the mesosphere is the thermosphere, stretching up to 600 kilometers. Temperatures here can soar, but the air is so thin you wouldn't feel the heat. This is where the beautiful auroras, northern and southern lights, occur, as charged particles from the sun interact with the atmosphere. The thermosphere is also where the International Space Station orbits, making it a fascinating region for science and exploration. Exosphere is the outermost layer of Earth's atmosphere, gradually fatting into outer space. Here, air molecules are extremely sparse and satellites orbit the planet. The exosphere marks the transition between our atmosphere and the vast universe beyond. It's a silent, mysterious place, reminding us of how thin the layer is that protects all life on Earth. Let's take a closer look at what air is made of. About 78% of air is nitrogen, 21% is oxygen, and the remaining 1% includes argon, carbon dioxide, and other gases. Each component has a specific role. Nitrogen helps dilute oxygen, preventing fires from burning too easily, while oxygen is essential for breathing. Even the tiny amounts of other gases are important for processes like plant growth and climate regulation. Oxygen is the gas we rely on most for survival. It's used by our bodies to produce energy from food. Without oxygen, humans and animals couldn't live. Plants, through photosynthesis, release oxygen into the air, creating a cycle that supports all life. The presence of oxygen in our atmosphere is one of the main reasons Earth is so unique in the universe. Nitrogen makes up the largest portion of our air, but it doesn't get much attention. It's a stable, non-reactive gas that helps balance the atmosphere. Nitrogen is also essential for plants, which use it to build proteins. Through the nitrogen cycle, this gas moves between the air, soil, and living things, supporting life in ways we often overlook. Though carbon dioxide makes up less than 0.04% of air, it has a huge impact. Plants use it during photosynthesis to create food, and it helps regulate Earth's temperature by trapping heat. However, too much carbon dioxide from burning fossil fuels is causing global warming. Understanding this balance is key to protecting our planet's future. Besides nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide, air contains tiny amounts of other gases like argon, neon, and helium. These trace gases might seem insignificant, but they play important roles in atmospheric chemistry and even in technology like neon lights. The diversity of gases in our atmosphere is part of what makes Earth so special. Water vapor is an invisible but crucial part of the atmosphere. It's responsible for clouds, rain, and weather patterns. The amount of water vapor in the air changes with temperature and location, influencing everything from humidity to storms. Without water vapor, Earth would be a dry, lifeless planet. Air isn't weightless. The atmosphere presses down on us with a force called air pressure. This pressure changes with altitude. Higher up, there's less air above you, so the pressure drops. Air pressure affects everything from weather to how we breathe. It's why your ears pop on airplanes and why weather forecasts talk about high and low pressure systems. Wind is simply air in motion. It's caused by differences in air pressure, which are often created by the sun heating Earth unevenly. Wind moves heat, moisture, and even seeds around the planet. From gentle breezes to powerful storms, wind shapes our environment in countless ways. All of our weather happens in the atmosphere, especially in the troposphere. The movement of air, the presence of water vapor, and changes in temperature and pressure all combine to create the weather we experience every day. From sunny days to thunderstorms, the atmosphere is always at work, shaping our climate and daily lives. Greenhouse effect is a natural process where certain gases in the atmosphere trap heat from the sun, keeping Earth warm enough for life. Without it, our planet would be frozen. However, human activities are increasing greenhouse gases, leading to global warming. Understanding this effect helps us see why protecting the atmosphere is so important. Unfortunately, the air we depend on is under threat from pollution. Factories, cars, and burning fossil fuels release harmful substances into the atmosphere, affecting our health and the environment. Air pollution can cause respiratory problems, harm wildlife, and even change the climate. Reducing pollution is essential for a healthy future. Smog is a type of air pollution that forms when sunlight reacts with pollutants from cars and factories. It creates a thick, hazy layer that can make breathing difficult and reduce visibility. Smog is especially common in big cities and can have serious health impacts, particularly for children and the elderly. When pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides mix with water vapor, they can form acid rain. This rain can damage forests, harm aquatic life, and erode buildings. Acid rain is a reminder that what we put into the air can come back down to Earth in unexpected ways. Certain chemicals like chlorofluorocarbons (CFCs) have damaged the ozone layer in the stratosphere. This thinning allows more harmful ultraviolet rays to reach Earth, increasing the risk of skin cancer and harming ecosystems. International efforts have helped reduce CFCs, showing that global cooperation can protect the atmosphere. The atmosphere plays a central role in climate change. As greenhouse gases increase, global temperatures rise, leading to melting ice, rising sea levels, and extreme weather. Our actions today will shape the future of the atmosphere and the planet. Understanding this connection is key to making positive changes. There are many ways we can help protect the air and atmosphere. Reducing energy use, choosing cleaner transportation, and supporting renewable energy all make a difference. Planting trees and reducing waste also help keep the air clean. Every small action adds up to a healthier planet. Plants are natural air purifiers. Through photosynthesis, they absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, helping to balance the atmosphere. Forests, grasslands, and even houseplants all contribute to cleaner air. Protecting and planting more greenery is a simple way to support the atmosphere. Human activities have a major impact on the air and atmosphere. From driving cars to running factories, our actions release pollutants and greenhouse gases. By understanding our impact, we can make better choices and reduce harm to the environment. Awareness is the first step toward positive change. The Air Quality Index, or AQI, is a tool used to measure and report air pollution levels. It helps people understand when the air is safe to breathe and when it's not. Monitoring air quality is important for public health, especially in cities where pollution can be high. Air quality isn't just an outdoor issue. Indoors, pollutants from cooking, cleaning, and building materials can affect our health. Good ventilation, air filters, and reducing chemical use can help keep indoor air clean. Paying attention to indoor air quality is especially important for children and those with health conditions. The atmosphere is essential for life on Earth. It provides oxygen to breathe, protects us from harmful radiation, and keeps temperatures stable. Without the atmosphere, Earth would be a barren, lifeless rock. Every living thing depends on this thin layer of gases for survival. Earth isn't the only planet with an atmosphere, but ours is unique. Mars has a thin, mostly carbon dioxide atmosphere, while Venus's thick atmosphere is toxic and extremely hot. Studying other planets helps us appreciate how special and fragile Earth's atmosphere really is. Satellites orbiting in the upper atmosphere help us monitor weather, track storms, and study climate change. These high-tech tools provide vital information for forecasting and disaster response. Thanks to satellites, we can better understand and protect our atmosphere. The water cycle depends on the atmosphere. Water evaporates into the air, forms clouds, and falls back as rain or snow. This cycle is essential for life, agriculture, and weather. The atmosphere acts as a giant conveyor belt moving water around the planet. Air is the medium that carries sound. When something vibrates, it creates waves in the air that our ears detect as sound. Without air, there would be no music, conversation, or even the sound of birds singing. The atmosphere is truly the world's greatest concert hall. Airplanes rely on the atmosphere to fly. The movement of air over wings creates lift, allowing planes to soar through the sky. Pilots must understand weather, air pressure, and wind to fly safely. The atmosphere is both a highway and a challenge for aviation. Every breath we take is thanks to the atmosphere. Our lungs extract oxygen from the air and release carbon dioxide. This process, called respiration, is vital for all animals. The quality of the air we breathe directly affects our health and well-being. Have you ever marveled at a brilliant sunset? The colors are created as sunlight passes through the atmosphere, scattering shorter blue wavelengths and leaving reds and oranges. Dust, pollution, and water vapor can all influence the beauty of a sunset, making each one unique. Changes in atmospheric pressure drive much of our weather. High pressure usually brings clear skies, while low pressure can lead to storms. Meteorologists use pressure maps to predict weather patterns and help us prepare for what's ahead. Clean air is essential for health, happiness, and a thriving environment. Breathing polluted air can cause illness and reduce quality of life. By working together to reduce pollution and protect the atmosphere, we can ensure a brighter future for everyone. Switching to renewable energy sources like wind and solar power helps reduce air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. These clean technologies harness the power of nature without harming the atmosphere. Supporting renewable energy is a key step in protecting our air. Scientists study the atmosphere to understand weather, climate, and air quality. Atmospheric science combines chemistry, physics, and biology to solve some of the world's biggest challenges. Their research helps us predict storms, fight pollution, and adapt to a changing climate. Earth's atmosphere has changed dramatically over billions of years. Early on, it was mostly hydrogen and helium. Volcanic eruptions, plant evolution, and other processes gradually created the oxygen-rich air we have today. Studying the past helps us understand how the atmosphere might change in the future. Did you know that air has weight, or that you breathe in about 11,000 liters of air every day? Air is also a great insulator, helping keep temperatures stable. These fun facts remind us that even the most ordinary things can be extraordinary when we look closer. The choices we make today will shape the future of the atmosphere. By reducing pollution, supporting clean energy, and protecting nature, we can ensure that future generations enjoy clean air and a stable climate. The atmosphere is a shared resource, and it's up to all of us to care for it. We've traveled from the ground to the edge of space, exploring the wonders of air and atmosphere. From the gases that keep us alive to the layers that shield us from harm, the atmosphere is truly remarkable. By understanding and protecting it, we ensure a healthier, brighter future for all life on Earth. Thank you for joining us on this journey through air and atmosphere. We hope you've gained a new appreciation for the invisible world that surrounds us. Remember, every breath connects us to the planet and to each other. Let's work together to keep our air clean and our atmosphere healthy.